Hello everyone, welcome to Ivan's Art Creation. Today I'm going to show you how to draw a quick dinosaur. So first we'll start with the body here, and then we'll go into the neck, and then we'll go into the head, and then we're going into the tail right here. Very lightly, and then we're going to go into its big monster feet, the both of them, and then the little legs up above, right? The little arms, and then we're going to go in there and do a little bit of definition. Now we get into defining the little arms up above, and then as you can see, it's coming out. So here we're going to come in and do a little bit more of the definition that we're talking about. We're going to start with the head, the back side, and then roll into the tail, and then come back down, and then give it a little definition because we're going to use two colors here. We're going to use green and yellow, and then we're defining the legs here, and then the big monster claws that the T-Rex has. And then we're going to go into the neck and the belly and then the other leg, and then do a little bit of definition on the big monster claws. And here we go into the head, we go into the mouth, and so forth. And then we go into the nostrils, and then we get into the eyes, the top of the head. And then here we have basically the shape of a T-Rex. We're going in for the mouth, and as you can see, it's defined, right? Roughly, we got the body, most of it. We're going to throw in a little bit of color. We're going to give it a little green. First off, we're going to start with the top of the neck and the major part of the body. We're going to give it a little green. It's a darker green, so we're using watercolors here. And I'm going into the legs and playing around a little bit with a darker green, lighter green. And as you can see, it's becoming to get its shape and then tail, and then define it a little bit, and then we get into the legs and throw a little bit more water and paint, and then spread out a little bit more. And then as you can see, we start with the other leg on the other side, and a little bit darker on that side. And then we go into the back side, and we get into the head now, and that's a little bit darker as well. And then we put a little bit more water, and then we get the rest of the jaw, the top of the head, and then it's coming out pretty good. And then what we're going to do next is the yellow, right? So we're going to have the contrast, the yellow and the green. So now we're getting the bottom of the tail, and now we're getting the belly here, the belly of the major T-Rex. This is a huge monster, big dinosaur. Now we're getting the neck, and then we're going to go into its the little arms that it has in front of the T-Rex. Little arms that don't do much help, but he has big, powerful legs, massive, and big mouth. And I messed up right there, so I got a chance to fix it. Going in back and put a little bit more green, a little bit more yellow, and got it to fix. And then here it's almost done, right, with the two colors that we talked about. And here you see my kids got to it. They put a little bit of red, but I'm gonna go ahead and try to fix it. So I'm putting the teeth now, putting the mouth, and putting the rest of the face, defining the eyes, the other eye, using what my kids kind of used. And then I'm here putting another, like the rest of the body of the T-Rex, those stripes that they're known for, in the back and the leg as well. And it's looking pretty good. I can see that it's coming out to looking like a little T-Rex, with a little T-Rex. And my son loves dinosaurs lately. He's been roaring like a dinosaur. He goes roar, and every time we actually do the same thing, he just gets louder and louder. So putting more of the stripes on the head now, and then defining a little bit of the toes, putting those stripes on the toes. And you can tell my kids also put a little green down there, so I'm going to work around that. And then on the top of or next to the T-Rex, they also put a little green, so I'm going to work with that. And I'm here putting a little bit of red on the tongue, and a little the back side of the tongue as well, and then a little red around the eye, and then the other eye as well. And then I'm going to use a little bit of green to kind of get some of the pasture or some of the landscaping around the bottom of the feet. And then with what my kids had, I'm going to use trees, define a little bit of the trees and a little bit of the hand right here. We're putting a little more definition on the body of the T-Rex. So here you have it, almost completed dinosaur. This is T-Rex, and like my son says, roar. I hope everybody's doing well. Have a great day, and enjoy and have a beautiful day.